is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to all of their records. We get into the music, lyrics, how it was made, and everything in between. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on the YouTube, you smash that subscribe button, dude. That's what the kids say. And we're in prog season, baby. So what are we doing this week? What band did we listen to this week?
We're doing Gojira.
That we are.
Or Gojira. As the old Japanese guy said in the Godzilla movie, Matthew Broderick.
Yes, we are doing Gojira, French band, and they have 7 records currently. So we listened to all 7 of them more than once. We listened to, or most of them more than once. Got through them, and we ranked them from worst to best, given our biggest banger and sticker from each of them. And I don't know if I did my intro. If I didn't, whatever, who cares? Everybody knows about this podcast anyway. We're the most popular podcast on the internet. So we normally start with our 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge, which I did not do. Did not do my homework, dude. Did you do it?
I didn't do it either, but we could also use the back to the beginning where Gojira played, and also Travis was there. So
Travis Barker. Okay, okay, that's fine.
Something,
that's
something,
but not really. So yes, we're gonna do these 7 records, and we're also gonna get into our top 10 favorite Gojira record or songs at the end of this. So stay tuned for that. So let's get into this. Number 7, the worst Gojira record. What do you got? Go.
Stay tuned for that, then. No, Tuesday then.
Okay, love.
Tune. Fucking these can't pronounce fucking like syllables and stuff that well, can they?
Goddamn Britlanders. Yes.
My TH is an F somehow. Oh, I hate fucking 3 fingers then. Like, where's the what? Whatever. Number 7 is Magma. Magma. Their 6th record, 2016. Very, very different record for them. This is the record that got them some publicity too, and I get it. It's fucking safe. It's safe to me. It's boring. Well, it's not boring, but it's just not. It's absolutely not what I was looking for, and I don't think they even do this sound kind of particularly well, because they abandoned this right after on the next record. Not a bad record. It's just like there's nothing here for me at all. So,
okay,
but it's still a 1. I would give this a 1. Should listen
That's
to
good.
it.
That's good.
Yeah.
So when Jeff says he gives it a 1, we have a 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album to give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. Pinky's out. So
Always.
A 1 out of 3. Okay, at least you should hear it once. Not bad.
Yeah. I just don't fucking care about this at all. Liberation, that was my banger, which is funny because it's the acoustic closer, but it was the only song on the record that I just didn't like outright annoy me or I wanted to skip. Whatever.
You really didn't like this record, huh?
No, it was stupid.
Damn. Okay.
Magma, I kind of enjoyed it, the title track. I kind of enjoyed it because it was very doom metal sounding, but the vocals were just too close to the atmospheric black metal shit that song listens to. And he rides that line sometimes where I'm like, oh, don't you fucking start singing like that. And this comes from a place where I listen to a lot of black metal, a lot of atmospheric black metal, a lot of symphonic death metal, a lot of death metal, just by osmosis. I do listen to a lot of it, and 99% of it I think it's fucking trash.
Thanks to friend of the pod, Sloan.
But Gojira never crosses the line, but they do. They flirt with it sometimes, man. They do.
Yeah, especially on Magma, especially on this record. So my number 7 is also Magma, 6th record from 2016. This is the biggest departure at this point from the band. Mostly cleaner style vocals, very different from what he had done before and even after on the last record that came out. Slower tempos, a lot slower tempos. They're taking a more of a prog metal approach. They've ditched a lot of the tech metal stuff from the earlier records. And I hear a lot of Deftones on here, but done not well. I hear a lot of gent style has been introduced on this record, more so than the previous records. And honestly, this is the only record that has duds. Really, that has duds. None of the other records have any duds. And Magma, it's fine. I would also give this a 1 out of 3. It's cool to listen to because it's part of their discography, and this is a really rad band. But 1 out of 3. Banger, Stranded. A lot of new metal shit going on with those guitars. Stinker, Lowlands. This song's just boring. It's just one of the duds. So most of these records I don't have stinkers on. Just telling you now. But yeah, 7 for me, or number 7 for me is Magma. So don't get into that. What do you got for number 6? Go.
Number 6, Fortitude. Their 7th record, 21. Their newest record. I do think this is pretty solid, but it's so late stage that having so much like good shit before this, like this just has to be low. It just has to be. There's plenty heavy on here. There's plenty of aggression, but also that like slower kind of sludgy shit people like. And I don't particularly like it because when it gets slower and sludgy, the guitar just makes noise. Like it just takes up space. It's essentially just doing like that higher, like jangly kind of playing, something that like mimics what a keyboardist would just do. Mm-hmm. But like we're just having a guitarist do it now. Like I don't fuck off. I just don't like it. I like the sequencing in this record. I think it flows nicely, and there's kind of something here for everybody throughout like their entire career. So like that makes sense. But I don't know. It's just too much of the same. I don't really care. Amazonia, that was my banger. Heavy and scary, as it should be, but also just has a good groove to it. Very kind of like 70s psych feeling to it. I like that. Also incorporated the Jews harp, which is a wild thing for a heavy prog metal band to do. Yeah. That was fun. The wow, 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 wow. I want to buy one of those. Those are cool. It'd
be really cool to have one of those instruments.
Just to be fucking annoying. Just to keep in your car. Like, you drive, I think you play it like this. And diddle your fucking mouth. Yeah, Fortitude. I think this is the only Gojira record I've listened to in its entirety before we potted this week. It just came through our shop a while ago. And somebody was like all excited about it. I was like, I got to listen to this. And I was like, not for me.
All right, number 7 for me. Or what's your stinker? Say a stinker.
Oh, Newfound, and that's just because it's that fucking guitar trying to play the keyboard part, high, jangly, distorted guitar. I just don't like it. I think it's boring. Deftones do that shit a lot. It's fucking annoying. Don't like it. Stupid.
Settle down. All right, number 6 for me is also Fortitude, 7th record, 2021. The album's fine. It's more groove metal, proggy, more groove metal and proggy, like the last record. But then they bring back a lot of the death metal elements on this record as well. Ranking wise, this could honestly be interchangeable between 6 and 7 for me.
I don't like it either way either.
Like what you said, they just did this shit so much better on the first 5 records. You might as well just go listen to those. They didn't try to. I don't feel like there's nothing on here that really wowed me outside of the song Amazonia, which is my banger on here. But yeah, it's just fine. The record's fine. There's not really that much wrong with it. It's just I don't care up to this point. And I only listened to this record. This and Magma I listened to once. All of the other records I listened to at least twice. And stinker for me, The Trail. This is just like a terrible slow song. Just they're not good at it. They're just not. I don't feel they're good at that kind of style. And yeah, Fortitude. And it's kind of weird. They haven't put out a record since 2021. I wonder if it's because the last 2 records just they weren't that great, or like maybe they didn't have a good enough reaction.
They sold really, really well though.
Did they? Okay.
They sold like Magma is like one of their best-selling records, and Fortitude sold extremely well, got crazy good ratings. I think they haven't put out a record again because they got lucky with the Olympics, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason why I like wanted to get into Gojira, because I thought that performance was fucking unreal. I thought it was so cool. And then they did the Olympics, and then they played it back to the beginning. So they've had a lot of like high publicity outings where they haven't really needed to put out a record. Like they could wait a year.
Yeah, you're right. Especially, because I mean, with all that attention, the amount of people that probably started showing up to their concerts have just doubled probably, which is cool.
Go see him based on the Olympic like thing alone. I would for sure go see Gojira. And obviously not because we're on the pod, but fuck yeah, dude. That was an insane performance. That was so rad.
It was cool. It was really cool. All right. So my number 5, what is your number 5?
I guess we're going out of order. We can go out of order if you want.
No, because that's just going to confuse me. We've tried that before and it confused me.
It was bad. We
confused both
disastrous results.
And we
Like
did.
it wasn't even. It wasn't just confusing. It was like a catastrophe.
I know. I don't know
It was
why.
so
I don't know
bad.
why when we went out of order, and we did it when friend of the pod Skip was on too. And for
Yeah.
whatever reason, I don't know. It really fucked us up.
It did not. It did not work well at all. We're too old. We're too old for change, dude.
Yeah,
Doesn't happen.
been doing this for almost 10 years. We're stuck
Too
in our
old.
ways. So what do you got for number 5? Go.
The Way of All Flesh, not just
There you
some,
go.
but all flesh.
All of
Their
it.
fourth record, 2008. This was kind of a fan favorite too. I wanted to like this one more than it was here. My top 3 out of my top 4 changed a lot, including today. This one never changed. This was always number 5. I think it's a fantastic prog metal record, but it's just, I don't know, it's a kind of metal that I just don't vibe with. I don't really care for it that much. The focus isn't so much on like aggression via punk, but like aggression via death metal, and splitting hairs kind of here, but like the small differences. But for a whole record, it's just not my thing. I don't like it. I appreciate the writing process. That was fun to read about. Like this was a very adult and kind of morbid record. They're all into their 30s now and dealing with, holy shit, at some point I'm gonna fucking die. I'm not an invincible 20-something-year-old.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. A lot of those kind of like morose themes came into play, and aesthetically this record is very dark and very, very good. Again, this is just too close to like the shit Sloan listens to, and I fucking hate that with a passion. So whatever. Banger made my playlist. Art of Dying, dude, this song fucking slays.
That's a
Though
good
this song
song.
is
That is a really good
so
song.
goddamn good.
That made
This one-
my overall best of list, because I have an overall best of with like 22 songs on it, and then I condensed those down to 10. But yeah, Art of Dying made my 22.
This is another reason why I don't know, another reason why that we did this on the pod, because we saw the drum breakdown of this on an Instagram post, and it was just like fucking bonkers. I'm like, God damn, this is really fucking cool. But then listening to the song, I was like, dude, the song's also really fucking good. Yeah, I don't know, it's cool. A Sight to Behold, that was my least favorite song. Just like weird electronic driven tune with some pretty dumb singing, and just like goofy because he uses like the electronic vocal effect on his vocals when he sings, and it's just kind of dumb. And I was like, this is not you. This is weird. I don't like this. So yeah, Wave All Flesh. People like this record. People like all these fucking records. Actually, no, I take that back. People don't like all these records. There's 2 records. There's one record for sure people really don't like, and I love that one a lot. But whatever. Wave All Flesh.
Yeah. So number 5 for me, The Way of All Flesh, dude. Not a little bit of it,
Damn,
all of it. Yeah. So we're on par here. So yeah, fourth record. Well, we'll see. Number 4. I mean, fourth album from 2008. And I thought this record, it was good. It's honestly good. I don't think it's as flashy. It doesn't have as many memorable parts, I feel, as the other records. I felt a little bored through moments of this record as well. It's technically it's a great sounding record. Like The Art of Dying. I mean, that just breaking that song down itself, it's wild. It's fucking wild. The performances on this record are fantastic. But they just don't quite hit where I want them to hit. It's just a little too, maybe death metal, maybe a little too death metal for me. So yeah, I really can't explain why I don't really dig this record. I'm also just not the biggest. I don't know everything about death metal. That's not one of my favorite genres by any means. I respect it, but I've never really gotten into death metal or even tech metal for that matter.
But like, there's a big difference between like good death metal, like early Sepultura versus like shitty Burzum and black metal. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, well, black
like
metal and death metal is not the same though. Those are 2 different things.
But they're not that different. There's a lot of similarities between the 2, and there's a lot of times where these guys are bleeding into like the black metal territory and just making fucking noise. Yeah, it's awful. I don't give a shit. It's fucking not good.
I need some melody, at least some melody. Like even in like bad punk music, even in bad punk music, there's some melody. At least they try to throw some melody in. Yeah,
I mean, just fucking noise.
Yeah, I can't get into black metal stuff. Noise. So banger, Ouroboros, killer fucking song. I don't have a stinker on this one. I really didn't think any song was really bad. So yeah, no stinker. But Ouroboros,
it's good. Did your homework as usual. Good job.
Well, I told you up front that I just don't make the rules. That's how it is.
That's good.
Some of these albums don't have stinkers.
I told you up front that I didn't do my homework.
No, I
Did
told
that
you up
work out in
front.
high school? Just so you know, teacher, I didn't do any of my homework starting now until the rest of the year.
Hey, you know what? I did do that a lot. And I still graduated high school. There you go. And
That's
I
true.
did do that a lot.
You just spent more time in high school than everybody else did. But you still graduated. You're right.
But also, I had a great time outside of high school too. Like outside of the day, I have no regrets.
You had a great time in high school because you were there a lot. We started high school at the same time and we graduated at the same time.
It's true.
Is that all that matters?
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Got a high school diploma. Yep, it's true, dude.
That's how I got my degree from college.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that you don't use. Nope. Really, nobody uses their college degree.
Nobody uses their college degrees. That is true.
Yeah, most don't. Tammy has 2. She barely even uses 1. So
at least she has a job that like maybe it helps her in some capacity. My degree has absolutely fucking no bearing on what I want to do with my life. But at least it only cost me less than $10,000, so that's okay.
True. Yeah, your degree definitely didn't help you open up a record store. Let's just say that.
No, not at all.
So number 4, what do you got? Number 4, your 4th favorite Gojira record. Go.
This changed today.
Oof.
I'll tell you why later on when we get there. But
okay.
But your jam, L'Enfant Sauvage.
Oh.
That's my number 4.
Okay.
Dude, this was tough.
Is this vinyl worthy though?
Me.
Is this vinyl? Yeah, are we vinyl worthy for you?
Vinyl worthy. Dude, we went from like a 1.25 to immediately at least a 2.
Okay.
My top 4 is vinyl worthy. I've really, really enjoyed some of this stuff. God damn, I enjoyed it. Yeah, L'Enfant Sauvage, their 5th record, 2012. I don't know. I guess just interesting thing that I saw. I never knew this, never heard about it. But when they were on tour for this record, the singer from Lamb of God got arrested in the Czech Republic because of an incident that happened years prior. That I guess a fan died while being pushed off the stage at a Lamb of God show, and so the Czech Republic just like lied in wait for Lamb of God to come back around and then arrested him. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
That's really fucked up.
And kind of like the whole world was like, yeah, dude, that really sucks that somebody died at that show, but like that's a metal show and it really, really sucks. And even like the guy from Lamb of God, after it happened, like visited the family members of this dude and he was really apologetic and really sad, and they still got him. And I thought that was kind of fucked up. But anyway, yeah. I have nothing negative to say about this. I think like maybe the second half is a little bit, I don't want to say slower because it does feel slower, but I think it's just more open. Things just get bigger. They not necessarily longer, they just get bigger. So it feels like maybe it's slower. But my God, dude, there's nothing bad on this record. It's so fucking rad. And Pain is a master. I think this is my favorite fucking Gojira song. I think this is their best song. This song is fucking bonkers. This song is wild, wild stuffs. It is off the rail. Then they throw in this like, they already got a dope metal song here, but they throw in this siren. It's like, what the fuck is happening here? It's unreal. Yeah, I don't know. I do have a stinker, but it was just The Fall because I actually wanted to talk about it because that's a badass fucking song too. That would have been like my second favorite. Yeah, because his record's so goddamn good. I would already put this at like no less than like a 2.5.
Nice.
Like it's fucking tight, dude. It's cohesive. It's tight. Yeah. It makes sense.
I think it's a fantastic record, and I'll get into that soon. All right, so L'Enfant. Wait, how do you say it? L'Enfant?
L'Enfant Sauvage.
There you go. You speak French better than I do.
I speak fluent French. Merci pour le fucking pipis.
Parlez-vous merci. There we go.
I'm not even saying wee wee anymore. I'm just saying woo woo.
Oh man, I'm surprised we haven't done like more bad French accents than we have already. I think we've picked on. I think we picked on the British more than we have the French already. So
the British deserve to get picked on, like they do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We whooped their asses back in the 1700s, so they deserve it.
Do it again. Drop of a hat, baby boy.
All right, so my number
4. Talking to one person.
Right? No. There's another guy that listens too. This guy, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There's like one or two other guys that are from England. That
and he dreaded Cheesin', the Chain Reaction season.
He did, yes.
We should get him and Skipples together, and then
that'd
they
be
can
funny.
hang out and shit talk us together.
I kind of wonder if that guy knows Skip. I don't know if that's how he found out about the pod. Maybe he told us, but I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, number 4 for me, Terra Incognita, their first record from 2001. I mean, this is where I would start getting this stuff on vinyl. We're at a 2 out of 3 here. Maybe even a 2.25, honestly. First record, like I said, from 01. This is a self-released record because at the time, record labels were telling them to drop the death metal, to sing in French. And they just pretty much said, fuck you, we're not doing that shit. So they recorded this record on their own. They put it out on their own. They got with some small distribution company in France and just distributed it in France. Just played a shit ton of shows. Shit ton of shows in France for several years or a couple of years, and then so that's kind of that's what this record is. It's a nice mix of death metal, groove metal. It's just a solid debut. Like, dude, these guys were like 20, 21, I think, when they put this record out, and they're coming out with some fucking gnarly, heavy shit, man. I mean, I don't know the French scene at all, the French rock scene or metal scene at all. But if it's indicative of what this record was, at the time, I can't even imagine what it is now. Like this is some wild shit. This is a crazy good record. Banger, Space Time. A stinker. I don't even think this is a bad song, but 1900 quadrillions de tonnes. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's close enough.
That song, I guess, is my stinker, but it's still not a stinker. Yeah, Space Time though, killer song. I don't know. I really don't have much more to say about this record. I don't even know if I'm sure they don't even play songs off this record anymore, but this is just it's amateur, but it's still a really cool, raw sounding record. So there you go. Number 4, Terra Incognita. What do you got for number 3? Go.
Number 3 is the album of the week. Album of the week. This went down and then went up and then it went down and then it went up and now it sits at number 3.
Okay, from Mars to Sirius.
For now. From Mars to Sirius Black. Yes.
My number 3 is you don't even like Harry Potter. Get the fuck out of here.
Every time I make a Harry Potter reference.
You don't even like Harry Potter. Get the fuck
Harry
out of
Potter's so dumb, dude. It's so stupid.
The books are so good. The movies are so bad. Except for The Prisoner of Azkaban. That's the only good one.
Dude, the movies are I only got through 1.5 movies. Actually, I only got through 1.5 books, too.
The third movie is really good. Third movie is actually very, very good. The other movies suck. But anyway.
They're too young. They're too young, and I don't want to watch kids that young.
You watch The Goonies, but that's fine. You watch Sandlot, but that's fine.
Hey, easy.
I'm just saying. I just calls them as a season. Just calls them as a season.
But they're playing baseball. They're not playing dumb. Okay, they're playing real.
Not playing dumb. All right.
Yeah.
My number 3 is The Link, second record from 2003. This is there's a massive jump in songwriting. It's way more progressive than the first record, more groove metal in the tempos, a lot more technicality in the drums. Like, he just really practiced a lot. It sounds like, especially with the double bass. Like his double bass on this record is insane. Not just like what he's writing, but just how long he's just playing the double bass for like just minutes at a time. He just doesn't fucking stop. It's a raw fucking sounding record. It's brutal, punches you in the face. I love everything about this. The production, the mix, just the aggression in it, the passion in it. It's a great record. The Link is fucking-tastic. I text you when I listened to this. I said, this song "Death of Me" is just a beyond banger. I texted to you right when I was listening to it. I can't believe how good this song is, and it made my top 10. Spoilers, but yeah, that's a great fucking song. I have no stinker on this one. I would 100% get this on vinyl, and luckily, pretty much all these records are fairly inexpensive on vinyl, so I'm not having to shell out $150, $200, which I wouldn't do anyway.
I feel like the French originals of these are still pretty cheap.
They're not outrageous, yeah. They're not Melancholy from Pumpkins or something like that. But anyway, number 3 for me, The Link. What do you got for number 2? Go.
Number 2 for me, The Link.
Okay, get into it.
This went up today. I'll tell you why.
Right.
I grappled with this several times. I like how similar this is to the first record, but like you said, it's just elevated. It's better. Everyone's gotten better. The drummers for sure, just hold up in his house, practicing,
like it's
trying
so
really hard to do everything better. But it doesn't further itself too much into what people like aren't expecting from Gojira, right? It still sounds like their first record. It's just they're better. They're better at everything. It's a lot of times, dude, they do the metalcore sound fucking really, really good too. And this era is rife metalcore era. So they do it better than a lot of the bands that are quote unquote metalcore bands. But here, like, we see a lot of comparison to early Sepultura. Mm-hmm. And when we got a big thrash collection at the shop like a year or two ago, I listened to like every thrash record that we got in because they're all rare, and I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I don't let this go because I want to keep them if they're really good. And so, like Sepultura, like not the first 2 records, but then 3 through like 7 were in this collection. Mm-hmm. So like there is a lot of that stuff here. His drumming specifically, right? Very tribal, very deliberate, very, very thrashy. Mm-hmm. But damn, dude, what did it for me this week or today was there's a live record called The Link Alive.
Oh, was that good?
My God.
Now I want to listen to that. I didn't listen to any of the live records.
Dude, that was insanity. I watched some live videos because other people on Reddit like, holy, like with Tool, now we're Tooligans, we can say that. With Tool, they're I just wanted to throw Tooligans in there again. People were like, oh, we should watch the live videos of these guys. And I was like, that makes sense because the Paris thing, I don't even know what song they played when they were doing the Olympic thing. But
it wasn't their song. They played like not the national anthem
of shit.
But they played. It was like part of it was like the national
French
anthem.
Revolution fucking song thing that they did. I think it was like 2 or 3 different songs. But anyway, The Link Alive, that's on Spotify, and it just started playing after. Because on Spotify on the computer, if you click like the album of the week from Mars and Sirius, it'll play that, and then it'll just keep going downward through all of their records. Okay. And so I think the next thing that played was this, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is really good." I was like, "What? Oh, this is The Link, but it's just a live version of it." So that's why I put it higher because The Link Alive was, dude, that was the favorite. That was my favorite thing I listened to this week, except for my number one. It might even be my number one, the live version of it. But anyway, The Death of Me, I agree. That's my banger here.
I can't believe you're.
Dude, what a fucking dude! Loud cymbals, chuggy guitars, fucking just so much goddamn fun. This is an unreal record. This is 100% vinyl worthy, and I want to buy that fucking live record too.
Also, with The Link, another reason why I like this record so much was how there was so much space on the record. It wasn't just these wall of sound, wall of guitars and everything. Everything was very spaced out. Everything just kind of, you could pick everything out very easily. I love the mix on this record. I think it was fucking fantastic. The guitar sounded gritty as fuck. Like you said, very early Sepultura. That was a great comparison. And yeah, I love the sound of The Link. I think it was just a great early like 90s sounding record in the best way. Like maybe early Ross Robinson. Even like Sepultura when they did Roots, in 96, 97. When did they do that record? Like it just has that very kind of Ross Robinson kind of separation and mix and sound and production. Obviously Ross didn't do this, but it has that feel to it. But yeah, The Link. My number 3. Honestly, The Link could be my number 2 as well. Like the only reason why my number 2 is the album of the week from Mars to Sirius. The only reason it's at number 2 right now is because I love the lyrics so much on this record. I loved the lyrics. And honestly, that's why. But I think musically and sonically, The Link is a better record for me. So
okay, that's good. Good.
So let's get into your number 1, their first record. I don't know how this is even possible, but okay.
I'm gonna pull Tyler here and be like, this is their most punk record. This is the most punk thing they've ever done, which it is. It's, dude, this album is fucking wild, bro. Like you can't even admit that. Like, as much as Magma doesn't really sound like anything they've ever done, neither does this. This is fast and not like the metal sense. It's just out of control sometimes. It is rambunctious. It is crazy. I think like the biggest knock to this record and reason why I do like it a lot is Joe's vocals. His vocals aren't where people want them to be. And I just don't like metal vocals in general. And the more he tries to be like a metal singer, the more it's just like, oh, dude, I'm so uninterested in this. But here he's like singing more aggressive, kind of like a thrashy punk kind of singing, more than it is like a melodic metal kind of singing. But like right from the get go, dude, this thing opens up and it's just relentless. It is like Kill 'Em All compared to like the Black Album, right? This is fucking wild stuffs. I love this. This blew me away. I listened to this thing like 5 fucking times, including 2 times today. Like right when I woke up, I was like, "Fuck it, dude." I'm putting this on. This was like my fear inoculum. I don't know, dude. Some of these prog fucking records we've been doing these past several weeks have just really like opened something up again. And I'm very excited, very into it. God damn, this record was good. I listened on the way home when I was doing some errands after work, and it's like, damn, I'm put this on in my car.
Also, the record you're referring to that you're talking about right now is Terra Incognita.
Did I not say the record name?
No.
Oh, yeah,
but I think it's just assumed. But yeah, no, it's
their first record.
Terra Incognita, yeah.
Actually, holy shit! Oh no, okay. I almost thought I went in chronological order again.
No, you didn't.
But I flipped Lay Infant and the Art of Flesh.
Yeah,
and then the last. Yeah, I didn't. That's fine. I didn't go chronological order.
All right.
Yeah, fire is everything is my banger. Dude, that song is unfucking real. That song is unfucking real. My stinker, which is not a stinker, but Space Time, dude. The drumming in this is so fucking amazing. It is so goddamn good, and it's not my banger, but it's like my second banger. But I just wanted to say that sometimes when he sings, it sounds like he's pooping, like trying to like force out a poop, like that. I thought it was funny. But god damn, Space Time's a banger, dude.
Yeah, no, that song is an absolute.
What a record! This thing fucking was for the. I don't know. Sometimes like we'll get collections into the store at the shop, especially during thrash season. I took some thrash stuff home, and because I listened to everything, but most of the stuff was like whatever. But then there's a couple things here and there. I was like, damn, this is really fucking good. And I would take it home. This record, like and with Fear Inoculum too. I don't know. It brought out that like inner me where I was so excited. I was so happy. I
like it. I felt that way about this record a lot. A lot of smiles on my face listening to this band.
But again, like these could go up and down because like we're both still so new to this that give it time. It's only been a week, right? Like we're still fucking wet behind the ears, right? We haven't had time to like properly digest these for years to come, or like some big life event is happening where, you know, the album of the week is that would help us get us through this. It's been a week, so I'm under no impression that these can't go up and down. True. But I think my top 4 are for sure vinyl worthy, and they could fluctuate.
Yeah, top 4 for me. Top 4 for me. I'm for sure gonna get on vinyl. Top 3 are interchangeable, for sure interchangeable. But yeah, so my number 1, L'Enfant Sauvage, 5th record, 2012. This is more on the tech metal side with some incredible fucking guitar parts. Not even just playing, but just guitar parts. Great songwriting, just punches you in the fucking face. There's a lot of gent stuff going on throughout the record. A bit of soil work. I don't think you're really a fan of soil work, but early soil work was really fucking good. Like late 90s, early 2000s soil work. Fucking solid shit. Some weird fucking wonky guitar playing on songs like Pain is a Master. Fucking incredible. Banger is The Gift of Guilt. The riff is fucking insane. It's simple, but so effective. This record is just I can't even explain it. It's just exciting front to back. There are certainly moments on the record that stray more towards like a cleaner style of vocals, kind of the wall of sound, you know, where like that you were bitching about earlier, where you know it's just they're just trying to fill space with the guitar, just make it just very jangly sounding guitars, but they do it really well on this record. I think they do it fucking great on this record. And then reading about the theme of this record, which I thought this would have been a fun like thing to go down if we did this on the podcast, which we almost made this the album of the week. But the story of this is about, it's a true story of a person named Victor of Aveyron. He was a feral child that was discovered when he was around 10 or 11 years old in France. This is the late 1800s, and I read all the Wikipedia at least. I didn't go too deep, but just read all the Wikipedia.
Supposedly a feral child. Not everybody believes he was a feral child.
Yeah, true. But yeah, it's a fascinating story, and honestly, I mean, yeah, we didn't do it on the podcast, but I might dive into the lyrics deeper on this record just to kind of just
on
to
your
really
own
get into it
time.
on my own time. I might do it because
Fucking, what is happening?
I did love the lyrics so much on the album of the week from here to wait from Mars to Sirius. I almost said from here to the hearse.
He just has a cool way of shouting cool shit that just sounds fucking cool.
But it's not just that. I think I will get into it on the album of the week when we get into
lower your axe and
into
embrace the trees. Like, it just sounds fucking like Nordic and shit and fucking cool.
That does,
like something
yes.
Thor would say.
It does. So L'Enfant Sauvage is my my number one. So it's great. For sure gonna get this on vinyl. So I'm stoked on that. So let's get into our top 10 favorite Gojira songs. We made a playlist on Spotify. If you want to check it out, let us know. We'll send you the link. But let's get into yours. 10-1. What do you got? Go.
This was really hard because there's a lot of things that a lot of songs I fucking really loved. I'm not a big metal guy. Like, I'm not a big metal guy. My collection's very small. You know, I spice it into like a bunch of different genres. But number 10, Remembrance from The Link. Number 9 and number 8, I feel just like have to go together because they're complementary. But From Mars to Sirius, From Mars number 8 to Sirius number 9. Even though 2 Sirius is the better of the two, I just put them 8 and 9 because that's one song, dude.
Yeah,
that's one song.
Like altogether, it makes out to be like a 8-minute song. And if you combine them into a single track.
Yeah. But like, it has to be one song. From Mars has to go before To Sirius. It's the Inertiatic to the Saint Illuminari, Be Our Guest. The Art of Dying from The Way of All Flesh. Not just some of it, but all of it. That's like a 10-minute fucking drum bass song that's wild. Clone, the opener to Terra Incognita. Death of Me from The Link. The Heaviest Matter from Mars to Sirius. From the Sky from Mars to Sirius. Fire is Everything from Terra Incognita. And I still say this is their best fucking song. But Pain is a Master from L'Enfant Sauvage.
That's a cool title too. Pain is a Master. That's a cool title. Yeah. That's a fucking cool title.
Just like no frills, no nothing. Just like, you know, like, I don't even know what could be fucking more crazy than that.
All right, so my top 10 favorite Gojira. Like, I agree with you. It's very hard to break it down from 22 to 10 songs. It was tough. It was real tough. So number 10 as it stands, number 10 for me, Fire is Everything. This is from their first record, Terra Incognita. Was it? My number 2 is Stranded from Magma. I know, shocking. Number 8 is Liquid Fire. That's also a cool title for a song. Liquid Fire from L'Enfant. And 7 is The Heaviest Matter of the Universe from Mars to Sirius. Number 6, Death of Me from The Link. Number 5 is Ocean Planet from Mars. Number 4, Global Warming is from Mars. Number 3, Explosia. Number 2, Toxic Garbage Island from The Way of All Flesh.
Fucking name.
That's a great name, and honestly, one of the greatest songs they've ever done. This song is incredible, and the only song from that record that made my top 10. And then my number 1, The Gift of Guilt from L'Enfant. Incredible, just incredible top 10. Can't get better than my top 10. Way better than your top 10, that's for sure.
I mean, you can get better. Yours is pretty, it's basic, bitch, but it's a start.
Okay.
It's a C+. C's get degrees that we talked about already. C+.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with it.
All right, well, we're going to get into the main episode, the album of the week, so go listen to that. I know we didn't get into the From Mars to Sirius in this one, but we're going to take a deep dive into the music, lyrics, how it was made, especially the lyrics, how it was made and all that shit on the main episode. Get into it, and that's it. That's all.